In this video, we're going to solve the systems of equation and then graph these equations to see what it means. The first thing we want to do is eliminate one of these variables. We can do this by manipulating one of these equations and adding the two equations together. I'm going to rewrite this, and we're going to keep the original equations intact. We have x and 2x. If we multiply this by -2, this will become -2x. We will add these equations together to eliminate x. So I'm going to multiply by -2 to this entire equation, and we get -2x minus 2y is equal to -10. I'm going to write this equation underneath it. And now we're going to add these two equations together. -2x and 2x are going to cancel. -2y plus 3y is going to give us y. -10 plus 8 is -2. And we get y is equal to -2. Now we're going to take y, plug it into one of the original equations to solve for x. This one is easier, so I'm just going to plug it into this equation. So we get x plus -2 is equal to 5. Add 2 on both sides. We get x is equal to 7. So these are our solutions. Now let's graph these two equations. But before I do that, I'm going to isolate y for each of the two equations. First, we're going to subtract x on both sides. We get y is equal to -x plus 5. That's our first equation. Our second equation, 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. I'm going to subtract 2x on both sides. So cancel. We got 3y is equal to, I'm going to write the x first, -2x plus 8. And I'm going to isolate y by dividing by 3. That will cancel. And we get y is equal to -2/3 x plus 8/3. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to move this down here where we have the solution. Y is equal to -2. Get rid of this because I need the space. Let's graph these two equations. We have our graph here, and we're going to graph equation 1 and equation 2. To graph these equations, I'm going to find the x and the y-intercept. Remember that the x-intercept is when y is equal to 0. The y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So for our first point, when x is equal to 0, y is going to equal to 5. So we get 0, 5. Our second point, when y is equal to 0, x is going to be 5. I've connected the 2 points. Let's move on to equation number 2. When x is equal to 0, y is 8/3. 8 divided by 3 is equal to 2 and 2/3. 8 goes into 3 2 times, and you're left remaining with 2. 2 and 2/3 is about right here. Now let's solve for the x-intercept. The x-intercept occurs when y is equal to 0. We're going to add 2/3 to 2/3 x to the other side. It's going to equal to 8/3. Multiply by 3 on both sides to get rid of the 3. And we get x is equal to 4. So our point is 4, 0. Remember that the y is equal to 0, and we got x is equal to 4. So 4 comma 0 is right here. So I have these 2 points, 0, 2 and 2/3, and 4 comma 0. I've connected the 2 points to form the line. This is not quite drawing to scale, but you can see where the intercept right here is this point, 7 and -2. 7 comma -2. When we solve a systems of equation, the answer that we get is where these 2 lines, if we were to graph them, intercept together. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or learned something new. If you did, add a like or subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.